If it ain't broke, don't fix it, but mostly everything is, so why am I breaking ground solving issues when I'm not an expert making mountains out of molehills or molecules out of atoms or whatever the fuck they tell me I'm doing when I'm trying to tell them what they're doing can be done differently? Deferring to their judgment of me, I don't have desired qualifications, and I'm falsely creating hysteria, dramatized at exaggerations, like when I tell you that Dred Scott and the Fugitive Slave Act are still alive because young black and brown men and women are being hunted down and killed, and prisoners have no rights and are owned like all of those houses on those hills. Patty rolling, police trolling. Slavery is not just a way of life, it's publicized, corporatized, product research marketed until justified in the social eye, but my mind stays set on a different frame. Focused on changing the structure inside the school-to-prison pipeline gives students to the age of 9 to decide whether or not school is right for them. It's fucking 4th grade. The alternative becomes a story too often told, unfolding the creases and unstitching the seams of an American dream, robbing the confidence and well-being of a young mind too confused and upset at the world because he had to sleep on the floor again. She didn't get to eat breakfast, and he hasn't seen her real mom in 2 years, and she knows his dad is in prison somewhere, and one day on that depressing walk to school where she has a hard time making friends because his jokes are just a little too mature and she doesn't know how to act like a 9-year-old and enjoy his youth, she gets picked up by a D-boy and falls victim to the street's truth because that narrative was one he could see in her future. Instead of the next Supreme Court justice or community advocate or elementary school graduate gradually releasing accountability of making this world better and convinced it's already failed you, falling through the cracks of a crappy infrastructure with reins that can't be turned loose, we can't fix this system. It's broken at its core, so I say destroy it. There's no other option to choose. Into millions of little pieces so no one can ever use them as clues, so no one can ever put them back together. Turn the diaspora on the chosen few, fueling the propaganda of subjugation, power, and rule. Now let me ask you this. The revolution starts today. What are you gonna do?